All right, today we're jumping into a classic fable about wits versus might. You've got a clever rabbit, a desperate king, and a lie so wild it changed everything. This is all about thinking on your feet when the stakes are, quite literally, life and death.
So what's this story really about? Well, at its heart, it's a battle between two incredible lies. The first one is a tempting offer designed to set a trap, but it's the second lie, a moment of pure genius that just completely flips the script. Let's see how a quick mind can be the most powerful weapon there is.
Okay, let's get into it. Part 1, the king's desperate plea. So picture this, we're going way, way down, deep under the ocean, to the kingdom of the South Sea. And right away, we find out that something is seriously wrong inside the palace.
And here he is, the Dragon King of the South Sea. This guy is the powerful ruler of the whole underwater world. But here's the thing, none of that power matters right now. Why? Because he's fallen gravely ill and nothing he does can fix it. And boom, there's the core conflict of our story.
And this is where things get weird. The royal doctor comes in and delivers a diagnosis that is just bizarre. Get this, he says only a rabbit's liver could cure his sickness. I mean, how specific and strange is that? It's not some magic herb, right? It's a vital organ from an animal that lives on land. Suddenly, the stakes are sky high.
All right, part 2, a turtle's tempting lie. So they know the problem, they've got this wild cure, now they have to actually do something about it. And that means a mission up to the surface world.
So, who's brave enough to take on this impossible task? Well, a loyal turtle volunteers, totally determined to save his king. You know, from his point of view, he's the hero of this story, embarking on a dangerous quest. But loyalty alone isn't gonna cut it. He's gonna have to be clever.
And his whole strategy? It's not about fighting. It's all based on deception. It's a pretty simple 3-step plan, really. First, get to land. Second, find a rabbit. And third, the most important part, lure him down to the palace with a lie. The entire mission hangs on pulling off that one big fib. And this is the bait he comes up with. Listen to this. Come to the underwater palace. You will have a high rank and a great feast. See what he's doing there? He's not just offering a free meal. He's promising status, power, a high rank. He's playing right into the rabbit's ambition and ego. It's a perfectly crafted trap.
And it works, like a charm. The rabbit is so tempted by this promise of a better life that he just goes for it. He hops on the turtle's back, leaving his safe home behind, with absolutely no idea he's heading straight into a trap, not towards a throne. Okay, now for part 3, a rabbit's quick wit. This is where it all goes down. The rabbit arrives at the palace, expecting a party, but the trap is about to snap shut. The second they arrive, the friendly act is over. The rabbit is seized, and the terrifying truth comes out. The king doesn't want to honor him, he wants to cut him open and take his liver. Turns out, the promise of a great feast was true, just not in the way the rabbit thought.
So, put yourself in the rabbit's shoes for a second. You're surrounded, captured, deep underwater, and you're seconds away from a very grim ending. There's no physical escape. What could you possibly do? This is that moment where brute strength is totally useless, and only one thing can save you.
And this is where the magic happens. Instead of panicking, the rabbit comes up with the most unbelievable, brilliant lie you've ever heard. He says, "Oh no, I left my liver hidden in the forest because it is too heavy." He doesn't even argue that they need it, he just claims it's not on him. It's an absolute masterclass in thinking on your feet.
And right here, you see the power dynamic completely flip. On one hand, you have the quick-witted, resourceful rabbit. On the other, you have the king who's so blinded by his own desperation that he stopped thinking critically. The rabbit's cleverness is preying directly on the king's foolishness.
Incredibly, the desperate Dragon King falls for it. Hook, line, and sinker. He's so close to getting his cure that he can't see how absurd the rabbit's claim is. And just like that, the king orders the turtle to take the rabbit right back to the shore. The tables have officially turned.
Which brings us to our final part, part 4, the moral of the tale. Let's talk about this great escape and what this whole story is really trying to teach us.
The second his feet hit dry land, the rabbit leaps to safety and delivers his final epic taunt. He yells back, "Who in the world takes their liver out of their body?" It's the perfect comeback, right? He
He not only saves his own life, but also exposes just how ridiculous the lie that the Dragon King believed really was. It's a triumphant mic drop to his incredible escape.
So what are the big lessons here? Well, first, being clever can beat being strong any day. Second, it's a timeless warning. Be careful of offers that just sound too good to be true. Third, a quick mind is your best survival tool. And finally, it's a powerful reminder that desperation can make anyone, even a powerful king, incredibly foolish.
And that leaves us with one last thing to think about. This whole fable celebrates the power of thinking on your feet under extreme pressure. So think about it for a second. In your own life, when has a moment of quick thinking, a clever word, or a creative solution made all the difference?